And welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where today, well, it's been a while since I played on this world, so I need to get back into the swing of things. I was kind of busy for a bit, and we started a new mod pack. But in between episodes, I did move our coke ovens and alloy furnace, or alloy kiln, from Immersive Engineering into the factory, and that was out of that original starter house that we created over here. So that has meant I was able to shorten the house, because it actually kind of looked... I need my jet boots on. There's an issue with these, which we'll see shortly. Oh, it hasn't loaded. So once we fly up here, you can see the house, it looks a bit more normal. It looked kind of weird before because this used to stick out a lot further. I still need to finish that terrain. But now we've got kind of this deck on the outside. Yeah. I think it looks a bit better. And we sort of reclaimed a bunch of space. The only annoying thing was this kind of sticks out the side. So hence why we've got this little outside bit, which I think looks okay and kind of makes it look like it was added on hastily. But yes, you can see down the bottom of the screen there is that giant green bar covering everything. There seems to be an issue with the heads-up display for the boots, and I can't seem to adjust it. And I think it's because I try and hide it off screen because I don't want to see it at all, but I haven't found the option to let you disable that. Yeah, we will deal with it. For the meantime, I'll just take them off. Maybe we can wear some different boots. But what we're going to be doing today is really trying to figure out where we kind of left things. So I was going through the quests and saw that, I want to start making these things. Because they were the next two things we have to do here. I've also got this thing to look at some stage, but these should be pretty easy. Now, I went ahead and taught the recipes. So it might actually just be a case of requesting them. So if we ask for a control rod assembly, we're probably going to want a bunch of these long term. Oh, I'm out of cobalt. I'm out of cobalt. Well, I have a solution for that. We're going to shoot to the end and grab the digital miner that I set up over here. And he's hopefully mined a bunch of stuff. So this is what he got from this area. A little bit of end of ore, a bunch of thalassium, some dimensional shards. And there we go. Started to get a little bit of cobalt. I don't know how much is actually going to be in this location, but it should be okay. I wish there was a chunk loading thing on this. It doesn't look like there's a chunk loading upgrade. That's alright. Wait, does this let you chunk load? I know some stuff does. I don't think this thing. Okay, we got a bit of cobalt flowing in now. Power is actually becoming an issue. Yeah, we're not storing any because the digital miner is kind of using whatever's left over. So unless we're currently filling up the energy cables, which no, they look like they're kind of full. Yeah, I even took a speed upgrade. I had it momentary, but I took a speed upgrade out of the digital miner, and we're still kind of struggling a little bit. Let's start thinking about at least finishing these quests. So we're missing 3 lithium. Now, I think that's because I just auto-crafted something. Chemical crystallizer will do that. Don't we have one of these here making salt? Okay, we probably want one. Now, so in a chemical crystallizer, just needs lithium. I think that has to get changed from liquid lithium into lithium. So you also need another rotary condensator. And then we'll add it on to this. because this is all liquid lithium. Right, we decondentrate and then we crystallize, and then we get a bunch of lithium. And with any luck, we'll end up, because I've got this hooked up to the external storage, we use this for crafting sometimes. With any luck, we can get lithium dust out, but be producing more, so we end up with like a backlog or a back stuff. I mean, look, we're getting there. 2 million out of 65 million. He's going to fill up eventually. That'd be kind of cool. Let's make those other things. I think I taught the recipes. Rotary concentrator. Nice, one of them. And a crystallizer. We're missing plastic. Okay, I need to sort plastic. Let's sort it. I've been putting it off. How do we do it? So we make plastic. I kind of need to automate oil. We don't even have plastic in here. Oh, this takes LPG. We've got no LPG. I mean, we've got LPG here. And then we need one of those cooling rack things, right? A heat frame cooling. Is there a better way of doing that? That's got to be buckets, so we'll have to set up some way of doing that. All right, so a pretty basic setup that we probably should have done a long time ago. But pumping the LPG straight out of the black hole tank that's connected to the oil. We definitely need more oil. And that's going into this guy who's getting fed with coal, which is, not automatically going in. That's producing this molten plastic, which is going into this tank, which is now going into this fluid encapsulator. And he's doing this thing where put the bucket in here. Once it gets emptied, it just gets auto inputted into here, but the plastic doesn't. And then we just need to, extract the plastic somehow. And I think probably more buckets would make this faster. I'm not entirely sure. Like that's probably too many because it'll fill up. Maybe 32 is enough. Is 32 too many? 32 might be too many. We'll have that many. Save some room for plastic. I'm not quite sure how the cooling works. Does it go slower if you've got more plastic in there? Do they all process at once? That seems like it might almost be too many. That seems like it's too many buckets. That's all right. 90%. We'll just see what this does. Is it going to empty all of them and make plastic? Or it did one. That's unfortunate. We kind of need to cool this heat frame down faster. Can we do something like this? And if we had one of those heat pipes, I don't know quite how all of this stuff interacts. Like, does Enigmatica know? The temperature is like 33. It doesn't appear to be changing. Oh, I think it's actually faster. Yeah, okay, it's definitely faster. Okay, but what if we use dense ice? Because I'm worried this is going to turn to water and make a mess. I didn't keep it in my inventory. Whether or not it turns into water, I'm not sure, and we probably don't want to leave it looking like that. But if that's faster... No, I can't open it. So that's bad. There we go, we're getting some... I'll take some of this out. We're getting some plastic. Cool. Do we need plastic in here? I don't know how much room we've got. Maybe we'll use plastic. And one crystallizer. And it's going to complete that lithium quest. So we're going to set these up here. It's going to go something like that, and we end up with lithium. But I also made this regulator tube module. So I kind of figured something like this would exist. I don't know if it's actually going to work too well the way I want to use it. So it'll stop too much pressure going through tubes. So we can come over here, here somewhere. And what I want to do, because I'm still having trouble with running out of air pressure all the time, if we were to guess break this. Put this tube here. Oh, it's a module. Where did I put that regulator module? Okay, let's take that off again. Okay, so we've got this pressure gauge tube module. We want that there. That keeps this guy. Oh, it needs to be reset. He's going to pressurize too much. But if we put this regulator tube module, but not facing that way. Not facing that way. Can we rotate that easily? Oh dear, that was what I was trying to avoid. No, something just exploded. Let's stop you. Redstone signal. I should stop that. Mate, that was... What did I even blow up? I don't remember. Okay, that was what I was trying to avoid. So we've got that regulator module. I don't know why it's facing... Why are you facing that way? Alright, I got it. This had to be on the right angle. So, fly out of there. We've lost a whole bunch of pressure. In theory, this wrench here... Not this wrench, this regulator tube module. So it did say threshold 4 bar, so it shouldn't go over 4.9 on the left-hand side. But it should be able to go higher on this side. Now, whether or not that actually makes a difference, I'm not entirely sure. Because there's a difference between like air pressure and the amount of air you have in a system. So I'm hoping this guy will go all the way up to 20. We'll probably set this so it turns off. It's already at 20. But this will only let pressure of 5 go out this way. Hopefully nothing else exploded like these guys. I don't think so. I think it was just whatever was here. I don't remember what it was. If we block all this off. So this guy's making 7 bar of pressure. This side of the pipe is only 4.8. And can I modify this? I kind of want to... I'm sure there's a way we can modify that. I don't have to have this on there or something, and then we can modify it. Yeah, emit when... Let's go 19.5. Emit when higher than 19.5. When lower than 19.5. Because redstone signal turns this on. So he should go all the way up to 19.5. We'll have really high air pressure that we don't really use for anything. Cool. Neat. And hopefully, what I'm hoping that will do... Confused as to why... it's really not really going to do what I want. So this is like 4.8 bar, but this guy's only got 4.6 because he's taken ages to fill up because he's got the volume upgrades. And yeah... We need to sort that out. I really need to sort that out. Okay. Let's work on all of this stuff up here. So I'll organize the cabling and stuff, but it should be pretty straightforward. Pipe fluid out of this into this, or just straight across. Crystallize it, import it into the system. We have lithium. Alright. Very noisy, but it is away. Probably still need to tidy the power cables. We've got a wandering trader of some description somewhere. But if we grab some of this lithium dust, and it's kind of slow, but I think it'll be fine over time. Actually, what are we drawing in terms of power? 2800. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We can still chuck lithium into this guy, which I have been doing. And grab some lithium out. So there's a bunch of lithium dust. Is that all we needed? Are we at the point we can get that control rod assembly? Yes. And we push the button and we hope for the best. Whether or not that's actually going to all craft up, I'm not sure. We still occasionally try and craft multiple things at the same time in this, and it jams up. So that's something to watch out for. And it'll be interesting to see how the pressure holds up. Like, plenty of pressure on this side. Probably not great on the fuel department, but yeah. I'm hoping this is going to be okay. And a bunch of crafting later, I think we should have a control rod assembly. Awesome. And then let's just get a turbine blade. Now, I don't think we can really do anything with these components, and there's certainly, this looks pretty easy. There's certainly going to be a whole bunch of other stuff we have to do. But cool, and now this thing's going to back stuff. But cool, control rod assembly. We should have a turbine blade. Frozen deep turf. I probably don't need that taking up a slot in my storage. Oh no, we're refined storage. We don't have to worry about slots. Cool. Neat. That would have finished these two quests, and it looks like we've made heaps of progress. Except, if we want to make atomic alloy, we need plutonium and shadow steel. So we're probably going to have to automate shadow steel at some point. It should be okay, I think. I can kind of envision a way we could use this. But sweet. So we're going to need a pressurized reaction chamber. We're going to need plutonium, which that's going to be a thing. So we've actually made most of the stuff. I haven't made an iron crafter. I want one. I want an iron crafter. I think I taught the recipe. It was just a thing that is on the list. Let's request one. I don't know how many recipes it holds. 27. And then that'll enable us to come down here and replace one of these that only holds 9 with one that holds 27 and free up some. Or we could use it to get rid of this situation and just have one crafter. Things are happening. So happening fast. It seems like maybe the pressure idea is working. Your 4.8 bar, your 3.84. Okay, it's not working that great. We're gonna. Oh, they comes back up in pressure pretty quick. Okay, maybe that's cool. Maybe this has worked. Maybe this is a good idea. Apart from how much fuel we're going to be using, but that's okay. Let's see what the craft looks like. But that's probably about as far as we're going to go today. Yeah, if we're going to get into the nuclear stuff, I have to come back over to the mechanism quests, which we've apparently been filling in. See, we haven't done these bits. We need the fission reactor casing. And actually, that's kind of cool. Did I start doing this? Did I start making reactor glass? Reactor glass. So I've got it. I want 87. Like, what would happen if I asked for 87? That wouldn't be an issue. Sure. Did I teach reactor casings? No, reactor casing. Fission reactor casing. Okay. We need liquid concrete. That's right, this is bringing back memories. So steel casings, I think, are not too bad. Yep. Steel wire, that won't be too bad. That liquid concrete, though. Right, we're going to have to set up some automation for liquid concrete. Like it's kind of happening here, but I was automatically getting processed into actual concrete. Well, we've got ourselves some way better lithium production now, and like lithium dust production, which is cool. And we're going to start working on getting that Mekanisim Fission Reactor. It's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. We'll come back next time and yeah, just do some more stuff. See you in the next one.